Hi, my name is Jen Graham, and I'm founder and CEO of Civic Dinners. Civic Dinners is a civic engagement platform that brings people together over the dinner table for conversations that matter. And what we found is that CEOs, mayors, and executive directors are dealing with the same big question. How do we create inclusive cultures where everyone feels invited and engaged? And what we've discovered is that they're struggling with even how to start the conversation in their homes, in their workplaces, and in their communities. They're struggling with how to get diverse voices to the table and how to actually gather the input in a meaningful way that helps build trust, build buy-in, and drive behavior change. Thankfully, with Civic Dinners, we've designed a solution that meets all of these needs in a seamless process. And it involves my favorite thing, food, conversation, and technology. So how it works, we work with companies, cities, and nonprofits to design a conversation on a specific issue. It could be affordable housing, sustainability, arts and culture. Then we upload the conversation content to our platform on civicdinners.com, where anybody can host within a set geography. We provide the host with a dinner page when they set the date, location, time, details, whether it's potluck at a home or if it's split checks at a restaurant. And then we give them the opportunity to invite guests that go deeper into their community and bring their neighbors to the table. Then they actually have the conversation. They follow our host guide that we provide them with the 3 big questions that makes it a meaningful conversation that we've tested and approved. Gives everybody equal time to share with one voice at a time. This makes it more about hearing stories and personal perspectives rather than debate, which is what people fear the most in these social conversations. And then lastly, after the dinner, our platform automatically follows up with all the guests and hosts with an email with a menu of actions that people can take. And then we aggregate the actions and insights covered and report it back to our participants and clients. There we go. So how do we make money? We charge a conversation design fee to our clients, as well as a setup fee and an annual license fee for the platform use. We also offer booster packages, ranging to help them with social media campaigns, email drip campaigns, and reporting. We've worked with the Atlanta Regional Commission now for 3 years, have launched over 8 conversations, and had over 1,000 people come to the table. We've also worked with the King Center on designing a conversation around race. And most recently, we worked with Facebook to design 2 conversations around female founders. Also, we've worked locally with City of Decatur and MailChimp to get the conversations going. This is a huge market opportunity. First, we're starting with a market of just companies, large companies, nonprofits, and cities. But we plan to grow. We believe it's a $32 billion market for meaningful community engagement. Also, we have traction. We have had, just through word of mouth marketing alone, we've had over 1,200 dinners around the world, from Atlanta to Auckland. We've had over 7,500 people join our platform, and we've earned $650,000 in revenue to date. We also were mentioned in the Mercer report for diversity and inclusion, where we're the only technology platform in our category. And also, we were recognized in the Aspen Institute for our most recent conversation on religious pluralism. So our go-to-market strategy, now that we've grown, we've got traction, we have revenue, we're ready to scale. We want to go to 100 cities by the end of 2020. And to do this, we're going to use our own platform to build the trust, build the brand, and attract partners and clients. So we plan to launch with the Lovable City initiative, a conversation that will launch with 100 cities. And then from that research and the insights that we gain, we'll actually decide, we'll come together and figure out what the 12 essential conversations need to be that we will then sell back to the cities in 2020. Our competition, there are several other existing organizations that work in pieces and components of what we do, from designing conversations to organizing strangers over dinner, but we're the only platform of our kind that does all of these from end to end and offers the final solution. Also, our team is fantastic. Our co-founder, Thomas Stokel, has also been building tech platform and has worked with over 300 cities around the world, and is known for building that. We're also, our most recent hire is Alicia Golden, who has helped raise $200 million for social entrepreneur ventures.
How do you design the dinners? I mean, there's been a lot of talk about kind of creating safe spaces. And I think that can go both ways. On one end, it can be so safe that no one feels comfortable talking about anything. And on the other end, it can be kind of feel dangerous or threatening for some people. So how do you facilitate a productive conversation that'll meet your clients' needs while maintaining kind of authenticity?
Yes. We have a proprietary conversation design process that we work with to design the conversation and create the three big question kind of story of self, story of us, and story of now. And so we also want to make sure that everybody who comes to a dinner leaves feeling empowered and hopeful. So we want to make sure that we get to the heart of the issue, but also don't leave them kind of mustering in the negativity of the problem they might be facing, but leave with specific actions that they can take and walk away with.
You also have to curate the attendees, though?
So the way it works, once we've designed a conversation, we create post guides that can be shared to any dinner table anywhere around the world. So no, the beauty of the Civic dinner model is that you don't need a facilitator or an expert to be at the table. We've done the hard work of designing the conversation, and it's pretty much tested and guaranteed to be a productive conversation.
So what's your measurement of success? Is your goal to bring people together and have the conversations? Or are you at the back end of this wanting to measure social impact, or trying to drive towards a particular change? So how do you measure that?
I'm an activist at heart, so I'm all about the end social change. And so we do measure by, right now, the metrics that we can track, which are the number of guests, the number of hosts, the number of dinners, the number of cities that we're in, but really we're into the final action, which we have a new feature coming out in the end of May that actually will allow our partners to design up to 10 specific actions that they can then, that would then be unleashed after the dinner to allow participants to check, I commit to this, or I've done this. Then we'll be able to track actions all the way bubbling up, and that's what millennials want more than anything, is to show that they feel part of something bigger than themselves, that they are actually contributing to something, whether it's planting a tree with everything, or finding ways to get more plugged in. And so we're really a social impact enterprise after the final result, and we found that companies, cities, and nonprofits are willing to pay for that service.